positive and supportive learning environment which empowers uh, uh, individuals to build their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Before starting the meeting, I would like to establish a few ground rules. First, please, I would request everyone to switch on their camera so that we can see you. All right. If you're stepping away from the meeting, please switch off your camera. If you're not speaking, please keep yourself on mute. In the Toastmasters meeting, we don't speak about sex, politics, and religion in a derogatory manner. So please speak responsibly on these topics. With that, I announce this meeting as open and I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Dikshita.
Hi everyone. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. Welcome to meeting number 504. As we stand here, and I could see that a lot of people have joined today. Thank you so much for joining. So let me see how many guests are there. I could see Omid has joined. Omid, can you unmute yourself and introduce to us? Omid, are you there? Omid, can you hear us? Okay, I think there's some network issue. All right. So now let's move on to our next section of the meeting. That is the team on of the day. And before I welcome the team on of the day, I could see one more person who has joined. Sachin, are you a guest or a Toastmaster? We can't hear you. You're on mute, Sachin.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, Sachin. Are you a guest or a Toastmaster?
Yeah, hi, good morning everyone. I am a guest. Actually, I joined Toastmaster this club I think 2 months back as a
Okay.
guest on. But yeah, today I get the opportunity again to be a guest of this meeting.
Oh, great, Sachin. So good to have you here on a Saturday morning. Hope you will enjoy the meeting. So stay tuned with us. We have one more guest. Syed, can you just unmute yourself and introduce us?
Yes, sure. So I am a Toastmaster, and I resumed my Toastmasters journey a few months ago, and I'm here to learn and meet new people.
Oh, great. Good to have you, Syed. You're part of which Toastmaster club?
Express Toastmasters Club, District 122.
Okay, all right. Welcome to our club. It's a joint meeting between TCS and Eloquent today. So hope you enjoy the meeting, Syed. Thank you so much
Yep.
for joining. So
Thank
let's move on to the next section of the meeting. That is the Toastmaster of the day. And let's give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Dikshita. And today the topic of the topic is quiet pursuit. Toastmaster Dikshita, quiet pursuit, Toastmaster Dikshita. Hi everybody. So let's start with the meeting. Couple of months ago, I came across a quote which said, if you don't know what you pursue in life right now, pursue yourself. Pursue becoming the healthiest, happiest, most healed, and most present, most confident version of yourself, and the right path will reveal itself. At that time, it made no sense to me. I thought, isn't it what I'm already doing? I have a job, I'm earning decently, paying my bills, living responsibly. What else I have to pursue? Then, without any warning, I just got rolled off from my project. No backup plan, no plan B, nothing. But surprisingly, when I got the news, I didn't panic. There was no urgent call, no tactile travel to a temple. I was not calling people to check whether they have a position for me in their project. Instead, I applied for a month's leave and went home. That pause made me realize how sometimes we just have to go with flow. Since I'm a follower of Sai Baba, he preaches two things, Shraddha and Saburi. He has clearly mentioned in his book, surrender is not loss of control, but understanding the fact that we never had control. I repeat, surrender is not loss of control. It's basically understanding the fact that you never had control. Let me put a pause to my story and explain you the agenda of the Toastmasters meeting. First is the prepared speech, where the speaker prepares the speeches according to his or her pathways. And today we don't have anybody from the speaker section. So we will straight away move to the second section, that would be table topic. That's an impromptu speaking session, basically designed to improve your ability to think on your feet. And the last part is the evaluating part. It's the most important part of the meeting because feedback we'll never know. Without feedback, we'll never know our strengths and the weaknesses, and we'll always be stuck in the same loop. And before I move on to the first section, I forgot to introduce the general evaluator of the meeting. Let us introduce the general evaluator of the meeting. 1 minute, let me just check. Okay, let's welcome Toastmaster Meenakshi.
Hi, hi Dikshita. I am a counter.
Yeah, Dikshita, I'm the general evaluator. So let me take
Yeah,
it up.
yeah. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Swadha.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful morning today. Cold and a chilly morning, and everyone here together for contributing towards learning and having an agenda in their lives. So I welcome everyone for our Toastmaster meeting. But to evaluate and to gain more experience in us, I need my help from my tag team, which are the timer, the R counter, and the grammarian. So, to help me out, I would request the timer to please read out the guidelines on how he can help us evaluate the meeting more. So, can I call upon Toastmaster Puneet to read out the guidelines for Twitch for the timer?
Yep, yep. Thank you, Toastmasters Vada. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So, as timer, I will time all the table topic speakers. Since we don't have any prepared speeches, I will time only the table topic speakers, and I will also alert the speakers of how much time they have left. Uh, for table topics, the speakers should limit their time to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I will raise the red card. And I will present my report at the end of the meeting when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you. Over to you, Swada.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Puneet. Now, to help me again, I have my R counter, Toastmaster Meenakshi, to read out the guidelines for the R counter.
Thank you, General Evaluator, and good morning, everyone. I'm playing the role of our counter. And as our counter, it is my duty and responsibility to note down the clutch words that we use during our speeches because these are like the speed breakers which hamper the speed of our speech. So we should avoid taking any clutch words or using filler words. Suppose we are speaking and thinking, we tend to use these kind of sounds which doesn't look that good. So we should always try to avoid these, and as a part of my role, I'll be noting down all the clutch words, filler words that we use during the meeting. And I'll give you some tips also in the end that how can we avoid such clutches. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Swadha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Meenakshi, to read out the guidelines of the R counter. Can I have now the grammarian, Toastmaster Namneet, who can help out read out the, I think it's Navneet only, right? Yeah, who can help me out in the grammarian role? Is it Naman?
Yeah, it's Naman actually.
Yeah, yeah, Toastmaster Naman to help me out on that.
Yeah, thank you, Sudha. So
Thank you,
today I'm
Naman.
playing as a grammarian role. So in grammarian role, I just note down the good uses of grammar and uh, the uses of uh, good tenses and all the grammar things. And today's word of the day is uh, mm, It's I think pursuit is the today's meeting. So it's a pursuit only. So we can use as pursuit as today's word of the day. Yeah, over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Naman, for giving us the word of the day for us as well. So I hope at the end of the meeting, I will be taking help of my chat team to provide the feedback for a complete stream meeting. And I will also be evaluating the meeting as well. We'll offer the feedback at the end. So let's proceed with table topics, and I will pass the baton to our TMOD for that.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator and the tag team, for explaining the role so well. It was quite descriptive and crisp, and I hope everybody had understood the rules and regulations of the meeting. So, before we begin with the table topic question, I would like to just ask one simple question to every one of you, and feel free to participate. Have you ever been at a point in your life where your road was completely unclear and you had like no idea what to do next? And so, what did you do at that moment when you were completely clueless and there was nothing to hold on to in life?
I can speak about it. All right. So in 2022, there was a training in my office where I had to present a few slides. So there were 50, 60 people. So I was very confident that I can speak, I can present. I mean, I knew the topic really well, but I had not spoken in front of 50, 60 people in person. So I prepared well for the training, but when I came on the stage, I saw all the people staring at me. I kind of uh, blanked out, and I mean, I kind somehow I managed to speak whatever I had prepared. But was that was really scary. But there were few people who kind of noticed that I'm nervous, I'm kind of scared. I saw a couple of people giggling as well. So that day was very, although I managed, that day was very scary for me. Um, so somehow I realized that I need to prepare for these kind of public speaking events. So somehow, uh, after a couple of days, I was just scrolling through the Facebook and I saw that there is an organization called Toastmasters, which can help you with these kind of events. So I was very scared on that day, but when I came across that there is an organization which can help me building my skills and prepare me for these kind of days. So I was kind of positive, and I got a hope that, I mean, this is not something which I have to like live with for my entire life. I can definitely spend some time and improve my public speaking and communication skills. So that is something which I resonated with when you asked this topic. Are you on mute, Dikshita?
You're on mute, Dikshita.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you so much, Puneet, for sharing your story. Actually, indeed, I can relate to this because when fear grips in, and it can actually create a havoc in our lives. I know how it feels. So thank you so much for sharing your story. Anybody else would love to share anything? Yeah, Sayed, please unmute yourself and share your story, please.
Uh, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
I would request you to please just repeat the question so that I'm sure I heard what I heard.
You're on mute, Dikshita.
Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah. So, Sayed, the question was, have you ever felt like clueless in your life when you're stuck with something and you didn't know what to do next? So, how did you overcome that situation, fear, or anything, you name it?
Okay, so I was 25, I guess, and it was night. I think it was about 11 p.m. here, and I went to the roof and I just started crying my eyes out because I was hopeless. I had no mentor. I did not know what to do with my life. At that moment, I understood that life is a DIY project. I think It is what Thomas Edison, or I don't know who said it, that it is a do-it-yourself project. So I cried my eyes out. I did not know what to do. I had no money. I had no mentor. I had no sense of direction where I want to go, what I want to do, or what I want to be. So ever since then, I've just been taking baby steps, and I've been reading books. I've been trying new things. I've been meeting new people. I think that is all that is in my control. So in life, you have two things. If you To put it very simply, you have controllable factors and you have non-controllable factors. So I make a list of things that are in my control, and I just focus on it, and I don't focus on the things that are out of my control. So yeah, that is what I've been doing since 2020. Since I was 25 years old.
Wow, Sayed, that's such a lovely story. The way you have said that we need to figure out what is controllable actions and what are out of control, so that you can plan your day or plan your life accordingly. Thank you so much, Sayed, for sharing your story. Anybody else would love to share anything? Yeah, yes, Sachin, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vikshita. So I remember one time when I was part of the boot camp. In my office, so there was a boot camp related to some technical skill enhancement, related to communications and all. And instantly, the trainer told us that you need to present something in front of the MD tomorrow. So instantly, I mean, that kind of situation happened, and a kind of like rising of heartbeat inside. What happened that tomorrow we need to present something in front of in front of the MD, and we need to prepare the presentation as well for the whole night. Uh, so I was like a little in a dilemma, like how I will present. I have not presented with such a like MD level people before at that time. So I recollected my thoughts, I introspected and try to see like where I can, do better, what are my strengths. Accordingly, I make a presentation for the night. And in the morning, like when I presented in front of the MD, I focused on certain points which are very important and which is like very important at a glance, at a lens of a MD, like what a MD really needs to know in terms of the figures and all. So I quoted all the high level numbers instead of going like how I worked on that, how I achieved those numbers. On the basis of that, like MD praised me. On From that positive motivation, I come across that that rising of heartbeat was just an instance. So I thought that I should join certain clubs related to communication skills or related to. Then I come across that there is certain Toastmasters club. So I thought that next time whenever somebody told me that yeah, I need to present something in front of anybody, that heartbeat should not be increased. So I joined Toastmaster, and yeah, really I want looking forward to improve my comm skills and presentation skills.
Thank you so much, Sachin, for sharing the story. Let's hear from Toastmasters Swanham.
Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Meenakshi. For me, the biggest struggle right now, it's like just happened just 1 month back. I have been a part of technology for last 6 years. So taking a jump to a brand new technology is something that really feel is pushing me out of my comfort zone. The major reason why I feel that is because I don't know where to start, because I have been always part of a legacy technology that is in sunset mode right now. So when I am shifting to something that is brand new, it just racks my mind up like anything. And the problem happens when you are in a deadline. So you have to give that output for a new technology in a new condition, and you don't know where to start because you have experience. So people expect you to take a standpoint. They don't even understand the fact that you are currently just a fresher, but due to the experience they expect you to take a stand up. So covering up and attempting to be in the shoes of a senior but trying a new technology is something I really felt that pushed me out of my comfort zone. But To overcome that, I just realized one thing. What did I do when I became a fresher? I took help. So I let down my ego and I reached out to people and I started taking help from people to understand. That was one thing that actually pushed me out and made me understand now I know where to start. The second thing which I did was I left my weekends. I started giving more efforts to become more comfortable with the technology. This means that I was letting down on my me time, I was letting down on going outside. I was doing a little bit of sacrifice. But in 1 month time, I am becoming more and more comfortable. So if I look at in that standpoint that it is a short sacrifice which I'm doing for a long time benefit, I think that holds a very big deal for us. The third thing which I realize is that you have to communicate with people that no, I am stuck. So I need the next point. I think these are the 3 pointers when we just want to prove ourselves no, I will be able to do it by myself. And that is where we screw up. I think we should communicate to people that no, we are stuck, we need time, and we need help. That is when we have to put a deadline for ourselves. So that clarity only happens when I schedule the things according to timelines. So scheduling of these 3 things actually helped me out. So I really felt when you want to get out of that comfort zone and how to get out of it, these 3 things hold a lot of value. One is that you need to let go of your ego and ask for help. Second is give more time and effort for it because, yeah, you are again a fresher. You're back to the beginners. You are still a rookie again. And the third thing is that you need to communicate that no, you are stuck and you need help and you need to move on. So please, I really feel these 3 steps actually help you out to get out of that comfort zone and push you forward for. And I'm still struggling for it and I'm trying to get out of technology that is has been in my gene for last 6 years in TCS and trying to push to another comfort zone, it's really gripping me out a lot. So I really felt that I could connect a lot with your, I think, with the topic because of that.
Thank you so much, Swada, for sharing your story because I totally resonate with you. Because since I was recruiter for quite a long time, and then suddenly I got an opportunity to work with one of the technology that is SAP, and I just switched to my career, and I was leading a team, but then I was a clueless team lead. So I could really understand what happens when you are clueless and the whole team knows what they are doing and you just can't participate. So I can totally resonate with that. Thank you so much. So in my point, when I didn't have anything to do, I just started with a very small thing. I started journaling every day. It was not about work, not about my day, not about manifestation, nothing. I was just simply writing, showing up for myself. It was just like one habit, one action every single day. All my life, I was just chasing goals and without building any system to support them. So I felt at that point, life reminded me success doesn't come from goals, it comes from habits. So I shifted my focus not on finding the right project or the next possible project in the pipeline, but I became a little more mindful, more intentional, and more grounded. Now let's move to the first section of the table topic master. That is the first section of the Toastmaster meeting. That is the table topic. And let's give a warm welcome to Toastmaster Nidusha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dikshita. Hi, everyone. I'm Nirdusha, and today I'm going to be the table topic master. Before we go into the table topic master, I think you all had a very good warm up session by Toastmaster Dikshita. So I'm happy for that. And I hope everybody is aware of what is table topic, right? I hope. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So let's go into the topics. Uh, Toastmaster Dikshita, can I have the access to share my screen?
Yes, 1 minute.
Yeah, sure.
Toastmasters Dikshita, can you give me can you give me the access as well?
Yeah. Nidusha, can you give access to Puneet? I made you the host.
Nidusha, can you please explain like what exactly the roast table topic?
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Toastmaster Dikshita?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made you as a co-host.
Okay.
Okay. So table topic session is going to be like I will provide, in a simple terms, I'm explaining, I will provide a random topics. So you have to choose numbers or like any options which is you are not aware of it, and you have to talk about it. The time limit would be 1 to 2 minutes. So 2 minutes is the maximum. So you have to talk about it. So you are not aware of the table topics. I mean the topics that I'm going to give you. You have to talk about it. So it is an impromptu speech.
Okay,
Okay. I
got
hope you got it, and I hope the time limit is correct, right? The timer.
Yes,
Uh,
that's correct.
Nidusha, just sorry to interrupt you. Can you just make Puneet the co-host? He need to share his screen too for the timer.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a very simple session. I will give you the topics. You have to select it randomly, and you have to talk about it. It's a totally an impromptu speech. Okay, I hope you got it. Yeah.
thank you.
It's going to be almost afternoon, so I'm going to greet you as very good afternoon, all my Toastmasters and guests. I'm Nirdusha, and today I'm going to be Table Topic Masters. And yes, this is going to be very interesting topic. There are many random topics are there. I don't know, but everybody should attend. Everybody should attend. I'm not going to leave anyone from this, and I will not let anyone to escape from this. So let's start. I hope the screen is visible. Yeah, Toastmaster Meenakshi, yes. Okay. Let's see what's your title. So this is just cards. So it includes the topics. So there is no any numbering. I will just tap the card. The topic will be visible. Right. So Toastmaster Meenakshi, are you going to be the first attempt? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Toastmaster Nidusha.
Yes. Okay. Toastmaster Meenakshi, what makes a conversation unforgettable? Toastmaster Meenakshi, it's your topic. What makes a conversation unforgettable? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master Nidusha, for giving me this topic. As Toastmasters, we are here to learn communication skills and that so that we can apply it in our day to day conversations with people. So, conversations, the good conversations, the happy conversations, or the sweet conversations are the one which are unforgettable. But at the same time, when the conversations turn into arguments, when the other person is not able to understand your point of view, what you are going to say, that person is comprehending something else. So that turns into an argument and maybe a little fight also. So some things which makes, there are two aspects of it. The sweet conversations, uh, suppose I talk to you very nicely, so that is one thing that you will never forget. As an example, if I still remember in my school days, there was a teacher. She was so polite, so kind. So we can never forget that teacher, that example in our life. So this is one kind of conversation which is unforgettable. And the second type of conversation which is unforgettable is when someone bullied you, when someone annoyed you, when you had some argument with someone. So this is the second kind of conversation which is unforgettable. But I think we should converse in a way that we carry the sweet memories of with us. Maybe years later, if we remember that conversation, it should make us laugh, it should make us happy, and it should also make us cry. But that crying should not be that is due to sadness that I had a argument with that person, but uh, how much you miss that person or the conversation with that person. Some people uh, move out of our lives, but if we remember their conversations, like I had my maternal aunt, so she was very sweet. So she's not in this world anymore, but when I sit down and remember the conversations, sweet conversations, the laughter shared with us, those are unforgettable. And we should always cherish these unforgettable conversations and try to be very polite, kind, and try to understand other people's person's perspective, and first try to listen what the other person is saying rather than jumping into a conclusion or just stating your point of view. So if we try to make our conversations so nice, so these kind of conversations are never forgettable. So we should always aspire to have converse in this way, that we are there in the memories, or some other people are in memories for years and years. Thank you. Over to you, Nidisha. Sorry, you are on mute.
Sorry. Thank you, Toastmaster Meenakshi, for the great speech. Yes, even conversation can be three types, as you said, which make the conversation very unforgettable. It is obvious. So thank you so much again. And who will be the next? Okay, Toastmasters, what the right? Okay, right.
Yeah.
Um, let's see what's your luck. Okay. If your life had a movie title, what would it be? Over to you, Toastmaster Swala.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nirdosha. I think it is one of the most incredible title or incredible table topics that has given to me. That is something that made me ponder on instantly what it would be. And the first thing that came to my mind was Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar. I don't know why that title actually grasped me. Jo Jeeta Wahi Sikandar is something that translates to whoever wins, that is the one who is the king. But what impacts me most was with the fact that a person doesn't need to be on the top to become a Sikandar. They can be someone who can be at the lowest level and can rise up to be like that. I feel in my life I have gone through the same, with so many circumstances pushing me down, whether it's bullying, whether it's something that is really pulling me down, self sabotaging, or something of that sort. Those things made me grow up. But now I have become such a positive person that I don't really compare my growth with others. I think that is what made me realize that I have come to an epitome of happiness in my life when I am able to grow on the basis of what I need, and how and hell can be something that needs to not be captured in our day to day life. I realized that that movie title struck a bond with me because I was able to relate to it. I read down, worked hard, and came up. And I realized that those struggles are something that I would look behind in my past. But now, when new endeavors or new struggles come up, I'm more and more and happy to make them understand that no, this is temporary. I can get over it because the long past has gone back. I think that particular title helped me grow up. and I could relate the most to it. And that is why I really feel Jo Cheeta Wahi Sukandar is something that others can also relate to. But my movie title will be something like that. What about you, TTM?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Suvada. It's really, really great speech. And I hope for the upcoming table topic contest, you can take notes now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again. So, who will be the next one? I hope you can see the screen. Okay, Toastmaster Avni. Yes, yes.
Hi.
Hi. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Wow. Toastmaster Avni, if your life had a background music, what would it be right now? Toastmaster Avni, if your life had a background music, what would it be right now? Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nidusha. I am smiling because this is exactly what I'm feeling from my heart. If my life had a background music, I wish as of now there'll be absolutely silence. Let me tell you why. So, I'm a brand new mother. Okay. My life is a little chaotic right now, but with a cute face. My days are diapers, my nights are sleepless, and my schedule is feeding, pumping, and praying that my baby naps for 20 minutes. And then, out of everything else, here's my husband who is waiting for me as soon as I wake up with 10,000 things of Avni. Where are these things? Where are my keys? Where are where's my phone? Where's my wallet? And I'm like, I just hope and I wish that you listen and learn what's there in the house, right? So they say marriage is, two people becoming one. But in this context, right now, I am three people becoming one, the default person in the house. And this music, although no matter how exciting or exhilarating it is draining me every day. Out of all of that, my husband said, Avni, why don't you join a Toastmasters club? I'm like, I would love to do that, but hey, where's the time? Or before you ask me anything, here, hold the baby for me once. Well, I'm just hoping that, this background music that I'm really looking for me will give me some time to just heal and recharge. However, and let me tell you, I am passionate about music. So the silence cannot go long, but I still hear, I would love to hear my baby again calling me. Those coos, those ahs, a little bit, mama. That's a background music that I would love to hear forever. So thank you, everybody. Over to you, Toastmaster Nidusha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Avni, for the very, very practical, the real situation of motherhood. So thank you so much. And guest Sagar, he is willing to take up. Yes. Can you see the screen now? I hope. Okay. Guest Sagar,
Yeah.
are you there?
Am I
Ah,
audible?
yes, yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's see your luck. Okay. Guest Sagar, it's your topic. What is something you believed as a child that makes you laugh now? Guest Sagar, what is something you believed as a child that makes you laugh now? Over to you.
What I believed as a child, and I could laugh now. There was a time when I used to dream to become a pilot. Unfortunately, I could never clear the examinations for becoming a pilot. But I got an opportunity to become an aeronautical engineer. Post that, I never dreamt I was a guy who used to be on the back foot, or I could say that we are the lords of backbenchers. So, coming from a background failing in 5 subjects to becoming an IITian and then coming out from there and becoming a scientist in ministries. So, I always dreamt but I had never dreamt in my childhood that I would come across these things when I am, when I'm seeing, what exactly where I am standing now. And if I see 10 years back, I could have never dreamt that I would be reaching over here. So I think the best part which I'm losing from my childhood is I had stopped dreaming. I hardly have dreams today. Maybe it may be because of pressure or lot of do's and don'ts in my life which I have sorted down. I think we should get back to our what I could say roots and explore. I think the child within us should not be closed, or we should not close the boundaries what we used to dream or what exactly we have to do. I think coming down, most of us start sorting things what we would be achieving and not seeing what we are able to do and what we would be doing. I think that is the thing I'm not able to do today. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much for the thought-provoking idea that you gave. Yes, of course. When we were child, we dreamt a lot, a crazy dreams that we had day and night. But today we lost everything, and even we don't know what we are dreaming of. So thank you so much for the kind reminder, guest Sagar. And who will be the next? Okay, Toastmaster Sachin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Share a funny moment when you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Toastmaster Sachin, it's your topic that share a funny moment when you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Over to you.
Okay. So what I remember, uh, like it's a funny moment, so I have to be funny now. uh, when I was in school, so I was pretending that I am a very good dancer. So, but actually I was not. I was just in on a learning stage. So one of the the vice principal told me that if you are a good dancer, then why can't you teach the small kids during the annual function? I said, okay, all right, let's go for it. Then when I gone for that class to teach for the annual function, I mean that was like internal arrangements and everything. So they I was trying, I was pursuing to make them that I really know how to dance. I was trying to make them learn few steps, but those students are like very smart. They know that the teacher do not know anything about the dancing. They do not know that I do not know the dancing skills and all. But I was also like preparing and doing some smartness by making them learn some difficult steps so that they can understand that this teacher knows something about the dance. So at that moment I was thinking that I'm a little I'm at a wrong place of dancing. I should not be, but I'm pretending that I'm a good dancer. uh, uh, that was like one of the moment which I'm thinking right now. Over to you, Nisha.
Thank you so much, Sachin, for the wonderful memory of your childhood. We also have those type of things, so thank you so much. Yes, Toastmaster Noor Mohammed.
Oh no,
Are
I,
you?
I was raising my hand for the timer actually, but I can take it off.
Okay,
Not a problem.
okay. So who will be the next one? Yes, come on. It's a very, very funny and very easy task to do. So don't be backward. Come on. Yes, Toastmaster Dikshita. Yes, Toastmaster Dikshita. If you had to live without one app forever, which would you delete first? Toastmaster Dikshita. If you had to live without one app forever, which would you delete first? Over to you.
Thank you, Nidusha, for this amazing topic. In terms of app, I think I have done PhD in doom scrolling now. I can do doom scrolling anytime, any moment, even when there's a chaos at work, still I doom scroll. So that is the frequency I am right now. So when Instagram was introduced, and I was wondering why people are so hooked to Instagram, because Instagram is something which is posting pictures, and what is the difference between Instagram and Facebook? Eventually, when I discovered the difference, I got so much hooked that I can't even tell you. The way I've mentioned that my frequency is like even in chaos or anything, I'll be, I think, I'm sure I'll be like doom scrolling any moment, anytime. So if I have to delete any app, I would definitely delete Instagram from my phone. And I did try to work on that 45 minutes. And then I think I was able to I think for a week or maybe for 2 weeks, I was able to constantly monitor my progress because I was only hooked to the Instagram for at least 40 to 45 minutes. And then all of a sudden, there was some issue with my phone, and boom, here I am again. That I didn't care about 45 minutes. Sorry, why 45 minutes? That wouldn't be enough, right, for my brain to suffer. Let me suffer more. So let me scroll through the reels and let them give them money. And every day I promise myself, people are minting money, I should do the same. But yes, by the day ends, I'm the consumer only, and I'll think that something I really have to work, and I have to delete that app to grow in life right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dikshita. And who would be the next one? Okay, Toastmaster Rhythm. Yes. Yeah. Your topic is yes. Toastmaster Rhythm, are you there?
Yes, Toastmaster Nidusha.
Okay. Your topic is a happy heart is better than a full pulse. Toastmaster Rhythm. A happy heart is better than a full pulse. Over to you.
A happy a happy heart is better than a full purse. What a beautiful statement it is. If we look around ourselves and if we look deeply into our life, what is it that we are all running after, right? If we are awake, someone is awake 16 hours, someone is awake 14 hours. For me, someone like me who is awake only for 12 hours. Most of our times were either spent in our regular tasks like eating, bathing, taking shower, and all of those stuff. And rest most of the time is dedicated towards how do we earn more? How do we keep our purse full? And one of the motivation of attending this Toastmaster meeting is also improving our self-learning so that ultimately it benefits us in our careers. But at the same time, it's very important that we are happy in what we are doing. If we are not happy in our work, then even money can't buy you happiness. If you're not healthy, then no matter how much money you have, you won't be happy. So it is really important that you have a happy heart. You feel gratitude about the things what you have got. You find happiness in the small things that are happening to you, which is much better than a full purse. Thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster Nidusha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rhythm, for the speech. And who would be the next one? Yes, we have few cards. So yeah, you can take up the roles. Come on, we have 15 people.
Thank you,
Yes.
Puneet.
Yes, Puneet, Toastmaster Puneet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Toastmaster Puneet. A diamond with a flaw is better than a common stone that is perfect. A diamond with a flaw is better than a common stone that is perfect. Toastmaster Puneet, over to you.
All right. So that's a beautiful topic. I mean, thank you for this. So one thing which comes to my mind is that there are a lot of common stones in our life, which maybe I would call that if I have 500 friends on my Facebook, then out of those 500 friends, I would believe that maybe out of those 500, 480 or 470 would be like common stones because I mean, those kind of people are not true to us. They try to sound nice. Uh, they say what they want to. They say what we want to hear. They sound perfect. But other than that, we have maybe 10 or 20 friends which are like diamond. They would have some flaws. Maybe we don't like some things about them. But those friends are like diamonds for us. They would tell things to us which maybe we don't want to hear, but those things would be truth. They are good for us. They're actually right about us. They would give us advices which are actually correct for us and not something which we want to hear. So this is something this is something which comes to my mind. So it all of us would have some common stones in our life and some diamonds in our life, but uh, we should be we should be wise enough to know which of the people in our life can be resonated as a common stone and which of the people in our life can be resonated as a diamond, and we should definitely cherish the people which we have in our life, which we can say that these are the people who have some flaws, but these are definitely the diamonds of our life. That's it. Thank you, and over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Puneet, for that wonderful speech that you have given. And who will be the next? Shayad, I don't know, Bilal. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes, so it is Sayyid Bilal.
Oh, sorry. Yes, your topic would be okay. Wow. If you were given a time machine for 10 minutes, where would you go? Toastmaster, I don't know, Bilal, I will say Bilal. If you were given a time machine for 10 minutes, where would you go? Over to you.
I'm sorry, before I start, do you hear any background music?
No.
No, okay. So my friends are playing music here. I was just gonna go and stop them. So yeah, so my topic is if you were given a time machine for 10 minutes, where would you go? So too long ago, maybe 10 days ago, what happens was dinner was ready. So dinner was happening in my mom's room, and everyone was sitting and eating. And my sisters, they were calling me. They were waiting for me to come join them, but I was working. And my niece was there as well. My little niece, I love her, and I annoy her a lot. So I was not planning on to join the dinner because I was working, but she my little niece, she came running to me, and she held out her little arms and grabbed my two fingers and forced me to stand up and follow her. I think that is the best moment that I've ever lived. I'm 28 years old. I used to think that driving fast cars is cool. I used to think that having a girlfriend is cool. I used to think that maybe wearing branded clothes are cool. But when my little niece came to me and she held out her little arms and forced me to stand up and follow her, my heart was filled with love and joy. And that moment made me realize how much just how much I love children and how many children I want to have. And yes, that moment I would like to live over and over again, as many times as I can. I would love to go back and relive that moment. So yep, that will be all from my side.
Thank you so much for the beautiful memory that you shared with us. And I think this is the last topic we're gonna talk about. So who will be the luckiest one? Anyone from the meeting? Yes. Come on, the last one. Okay, yeah. Oh, Toastmaster Avni. Toastmaster Avni.
Yeah.
So would you like to take it again?
Yeah, I'd like to take it again.
Okay. Yeah. I hope others are not willing. So yes, I'll give you the chance again. Yes. Oh, what is the most embarrassing moment you now laugh about? Toastmaster Avni, what is the most embarrassing moment you now laugh about? Over to you.
What is the most embarrassing moment you now laugh about? Well, there are many, I'll be honest. My childhood has been full of an action drama. And there was one particular instance that's coming rushing back to me, and that was in my school. Just in fact, in my college, when I just passed out in my school, brand new college, new excitement, meeting new friends, being a regular canteen going person rather than on the bench. And that's all my friends do. I have nothing to do with that. They just pulled me into the canteen. And one of the most embarrassing moments, which I really now laugh about, is, when I was asked to mimic my professor. And as we have it, like, we were at that point in time really cool. It was all cool to hang out with friends, mimic in our close groups. And I was there. I'm like, okay, ready. Let's bring it on. And I'm here trying to mimic in my exact tone of my professor. He was a little old, and I started with hello, good morning, everybody. So at every point in time, he used to just cough, and it was very hilarious, and we used to pull pranks because he used to carry a thermos, and every 10 minutes he used to sip it up, and there's a gargling sound that he used to make. And I was like all happy. Everybody was laughing in the canteen. And suddenly, when I just turned back, and I was like, wow, everybody's happy, enjoying. And let me ask you what you did. And then just as I turned my back, guess who? It was my professor. And what was he doing? Well, that was most embarrassing for me, but definitely hilarious. And love to have those memories back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Agni, for the wonderful speech that you shared with us. Yes, this is what table topic session would be. And thank you so much, all the speakers, whoever participated today. And I hope you all got a quick review. I mean, a trial section before the table topic contest. So thank you so much, everyone. And until we meet again, bye-bye. And I'm Toastmaster Nidusha, and we'll meet again. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Dikshita.
Wow, Toastmaster Nirdusha, that was such a lovely, amazing table topic session. I hope everybody enjoyed it today, because the way you did it, it was quite unique, and the topics were easy and interesting. So I hope everybody was able to participate. That was great. Big round of applause for Toastmaster Nirdusha, but pulling it off
Thank
so
you.
well. As I was mentioning my story, that when nothing was working in my life, I started journaling, and I realized that I became more grounded, more mindful. But when I was actually started journaling, I didn't get clarity immediately. But the only thing that I found that I was peace at the current moment. There was no more rush meetings, no stress about deadlines, no status call. At that moment, I started freelancing because that was on my mind from a very long time. So I thought that let me explore freelancing too. And after 1.5 months, I landed in a project, one that aligned perfectly with the state of mind at that moment. So, dear fellow Toastmasters, if you're stuck, if you don't know whether it's a right path or you are still concluding or maybe trying to work on the pros and cons of your life, but if it feels right for you, I would just suggest please go ahead. Because in my case, I was not chasing anymore, I was creating more space. And in that space, I found a little more control, especially over my emotions, reactions, particularly at professional front. And today, I can conclude that quote finally made sense to me. Pursue yourself, and the right path will reveal itself. Thank you so much. And let me hand over the stage to General Evaluator, Toastmaster Swadha.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nikshita, for it. Can I call upon our timer, Toastmaster, I think Praveen, to provide the timer evaluations?
Puneet.
Thank you,
Puneet,
Shraddha.
I'm really sorry.
No
Toastmaster
problem.
Puneet.
Yeah. So
Mm,
all of us have joined Toastmasters to become effective speakers, and to be effective speakers, it's important that we deliver our message within the specific times. So most of the speakers were within the time limits. So Toastmaster Meenakshi took 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Toastmaster Swada took 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Toastmaster Avni took 1 minute and 50 seconds. Guest Sagar took 1 minute and 57 seconds. Guest Sachin took 1 minute and 40 seconds. Toastmaster Dikshita took 1 minute and 57 seconds. Toastmaster Rhythm took 1 minute and 15 seconds. Toastmaster Sayed took 1 minute and 40 seconds. Toastmaster Avni in her second attempt took 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I would correct myself. All the speakers were within the time limits because we have 30 seconds of grace time as well. Uh, Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Swada.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Puneet, for providing the timer's report. Can I call upon our R counter, Toastmaster Meenakshi, to provide the R counter report? Hmm, I think she's not there. Is she? No problem. I think we can go ahead with the grammarian report for now. Because I don't see Toastmaster Meenakshi there. I think she might be joining back. Can I
Yes.
have Toastmaster Naman to provide the grammarian report for the pursuit?
Yeah.
Toastmaster
So,
Naman.
yeah, I'm on it. So thank you everyone for giving this such great table topics. So my Grameen report is as follows. So I've noted down some sentences, quotes, and words that is been used in meeting, uh, and I found them good. So first is surrender is not the loss of control; it's understanding that you have never had control. Life is DIY project. Journaling, mindful, grounded, and two types of conversations that Minakshi told: ponder, epitome, and many more were the words. So these are the good uses of words in the meeting. And I have to apologize that in the second half of meeting I am not able to, like, I'm partially available, so I'm not able to tone down some words. And that's from my side. And thank you everyone.
Thank you so much. I think we don't have Toastmaster Meenakshi for now, but I will end the general evaluator note for now. It was one of the most wonderful meetings that I have attended till now on Toastmasters, where I had so many participations which I could see. I think each and every one of us, through our table topics, was able to impart a story, and that story connected with all of us. And I think that is what made this complete meeting such an interactive session. I really wish that everybody could have participated in it and we had some more time for that. But I really feel it was such an amazing table topic session where I think everyone, even if they were guests, even if they were Toastmasters, they gave their inputs. We started on time and we are trying to end it on time. And I really feel that each one of us gave an input to make this a successful meeting. um, I will obviously say that this meeting was a joint meeting, and looking at the participants who joined in our meeting and the guests who have joined with us, it was such a wonderful endeavor in pursuit of really successful meeting, and had an amazing. And I hope that we continue doing the same. Uh, I will pass on the baton, I think, to people.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for sharing your detailed report. And as we move on to the last segment of this meeting, because I couldn't see Postmaster Meenakshi, I think there's some network issue. Anyways, so let's wrap up the meeting. So before we wrap up, I would like to hear well, I like to hear from our guests. How did they like the meeting? What improvements or anything? What highlights of the meeting? So let's start with our first guest, Sachin.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me in this meeting. It was a great meeting actually. This is the second time I be part of this Toastmaster as a guest, and given me a chance to speak on the table topic. Table topic session was great, and initially when you like started with certain stories, that was also a very great thing. So overall, it was very good. In terms of the evaluation, I believe that we can use I think, certain tools as well for the evaluation perspective, so that everyone whosoever is speaking can have more and more improvement points and have more clarity of thoughts, like where they wanted to improve. I mean, that's what my observation is, and overall, it was like fabulous.
Thank you so much, Sachin, for joining us today and sharing your valuable feedback. But definitely, we'll take care of that in near future. Can we hear from our next Toastmaster, Syed?
Me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Miss Nidusha, wonderful table topic session. All the topics were great. I really wanted to talk in each and every one of the topics, but I unfortunately have had to give other people chance as well to speak. So, and overall, the meeting was great. And Miss Avni, I believe, your stories were very great. You were, I think, for me, you were the highlight of the meeting. Avni, she spoke, I believe, 2 times. She spoke 2 times, and both of your storytelling were amazing. I really loved your speech. So, yeah, that will be all from my side.
Thank you so much, Syed, for joining us today. Can we hear from our guest, Omid? Are you there?
Hi guys, I'm very sorry. First of all, I'd like to submit my humble apology. Since I'm on job and I saw this was like a Toastmaster meeting and I had time, I wanted to join. But unfortunately, while I joined, I had a call and I had to be engaged someplace and I had to leave my phone and went someplace. So I'm truly apologetic for that. I couldn't participate. I love to speak on impromptu and table topics. It's something that I suck at, and I want to have this capability to speak on mind and to think on mind, speak on point. And unfortunately, I missed it out, so I submit my apology again to you guys. I wanted to be a part of it, but somehow I couldn't manage it, so I'm unavailable. I'm not able to articulate my message to you what I experienced from this meeting. Hopefully, well, Bilal is there. Bilal is our colleague. He must have enjoyed his. I can see a glow of happiness over his face, and that basically gives an evidence the meeting went great. So wish you all the best.
Thank you, May, for joining us in between your hectic schedule. Thank you so much for that. Do we have any more guests who has joined us? Let me just quickly check the participants. Hi, Sachin, are you there? No, Sachin, we just spoke, right? I think, okay, we are done with it. Before we wrap up, I'd like to highlight there's one thing that is going on within the club, that is the sponsorship award. So whoever sponsors any colleague or any friend or anybody, so there are certain rewards which will be presented by the Toastmaster. So there are certain rewards. If you just go through that email which has been circulating within the group for all the members. So I will just highlight for individual member awards. Sponsor, if you sponsor one member, sponsor doesn't mean that you're paying for that particular member. You're just referring that member, and the member has become the member of any Toastmaster club. You're referring a person, and person has become the member of any Toastmaster club. So if you sponsor one member, it's like you will get a pen. If you sponsor two members, it's a sling bag. If you sponsor three members, passport holder. If you sponsor 5+ members, you will get a laptop backpack. So just make sure you keep encouraging your friends, your colleagues to join the Toastmaster group, and let's work as a community so everybody work on their communication skills and we become better and better every day when you try to communicate anything to everyone. Hi, Meenakshi. I feel Meenakshi is back. Meenakshi, would you love to share your report? Thank you, Meenakshi. So handing the stage to Meenakshi. Toastmaster Meenakshi would be sharing the report of our counter. Thank you, Meenakshi.
Sorry, I lost my data connection.
No worries, Meenakshi. Go ahead.
I'm ready with the counter report. Hope you are able to hear me. Okay, starting with Toastmaster Naman, our grammarian. He used 3 to 4 times Toastmaster Sachin, more than 5, best Sachin, I think, more than 5 hours, more than 5 shows, and also 2-3 times. Toastmaster Tha, she took negligible, I could count only 2. One admirable point about Toastmaster Swada is that I took more pauses instead of using fit.
Meenakshi, we can't hear you. Are you
I think she
there?
dropped.
I think, yeah, there's some. All right, guys, I think let's wrap up the meeting. And in case if she wants to share the report, she'll share the report in our WhatsApp group. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining the meeting and have a great weekend. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I would like to continue with my report.
Yes, Meenakshi, just go ahead.
Toastmaster Nidu.
Hi, can you just stay back for a couple of minutes more? Yeah, Meenakshi, just go ahead. Yeah. Meenakshi, we can hear you.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Nidusha 2 times 2 times so, and 3-4 times Toastmaster Dikshita 1 to 2 times, and 2 times. Sagar, he used 1 time. Sayed 2 times, so 2 times. So this is the counter report. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Meenakshi, for sharing the report, even though we know that you had a lot of issues today with the network. Thank you so much. And let's have a great weekend and let's see each other on next Saturday. Thank you. Bye.